all poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic, dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. They're gonna blitz, pass it. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar. Eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems, let me One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get
please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, it's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my name.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew.
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go!
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
49 the mic. Watch 49.
Hey, come on, now. Come on, now.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
44 is the mark. 15. Check. Zoom, fellas. Let's go. Sponge. No.
Now Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Kelce, such a valuable part of this offense. Made the Pro Bowl the last 4 seasons. 2018 being the most productive when he went over 30. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, touchdown number 15 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got him in, complete, past the 20. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Travis Benjamin, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Yellow.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Mahomes now already at 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
Check 4, check 4. I don't need to.
Mahomes to throw once more. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, 57.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, 57 color.
And again, it's Mahomes. That's Samuel, caught left side. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And it'll be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
We won. 12. 2. Big air. 6. Pull it hard.
Melvin Gordon, the 2-time Pro Bowler. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. The safety, Patrick Chung, is the one who makes the stop.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. On 2nd and 9, Rivers. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
52. Right 52. Here we go. Small. 52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. Trade Hunt. Check. Hey, easy. Check. 52's the mic. Load it.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Open man, it's Allen. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Red! Kill!
They're going to run. This is Gordon. And And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Curtis Samuel, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. So the first play of the drive, they strike through the air and score.
A lot of coaches like change of possession as a time to go ahead and strike, and that's what we saw there. Ball turned over, first play, right to the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Throwing, Rivers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Allen's got it over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 14-yard line.
That 180! 380!
Rivers again. The quick slant caught. 11 yards there. 1st down.
Stop, 180!
1st and goal.
Let's go! Like 22, like 22. You don't want nothing. 12. You don't want to see me.
Again, it's Rivers. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, touchdown number 15 of the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go!
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check, safety. Check.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for KC. And even 50 yards. On first down, Mahomes. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do, put a man on him. The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and on the season now that is 9 sacks for him. KC last year on 4th down, 12 of 15, 3rd best in the league, and they're going again. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Red Delta! Hey, Steve 6. 22 by 22. Here we go, D. Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming, Mike. Hey.
From the 36, Rivers. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. Give him 30 yards there. The previous play big on the ground. That one big through the air. Things have jumped up quickly.
It certainly appears that whatever...
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 12 on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting back.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
25, check 43. Check 52. Whip. Watch the whip. Check. Yellow. 36.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 61 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
Mahomes now on first down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. 12 more yards there and another first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now here's Mahomes to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as they have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. The extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that...
It got his man complete and all the way down to the 36-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Rivers now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
52's the mic right here over there. 52's the mic. Load it.
They'll throw again. Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The Chargers were best in the NFL, 7 of 8 on 4th down last year, and they're going here.
Load it. Load it. Hey.
Rivers to throw for it on 4th. He sets to fire deep. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This is taken at his 4. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the end.
And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Jabal Sheard in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Exit. Hey, here we go. Play, 89.
Rivers now. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. Jarrell Casey, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Load it. Load it. 52's the mic.
3rd and long for Rivers. And he's going to find that man yet again, Keenan Allen. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 95 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up it? And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Jerry Tillery, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Single yellow. Bravo.
Mahomes going to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
You. 58, boy, 58, Mike. Get ready. Bang, 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 bang.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble, too, as he scrambles for a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Out to his left. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. Going to throw deep for the end. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
Say. Kill.
A give to Hyde out of the gun. And an alley to run. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Calling a gain of 13 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He needed 2. He got 1. And that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Completes it to Samuel. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Curtis Samuel with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game, as his guys have now moved out in front. Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good, and they'll jump back ahead, 35-28. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
And this is going to be intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. 180. 52. Mike 52. Bud. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. You don't know no better. Buffalo one. Hey, Delta.
From the 29, Rivers. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now Rivers. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. We're back now in KC. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Now Gordon on 1st down. Jamal Sheard on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Rivers on 4th down. And down he goes. A sack. They sack him back across midfield at about the 48-yard line. Frank Clark. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Yellow. There's a line. Yellow. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Attack, attack. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Check, 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 check.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's caught inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Attack, attack! 44, Mike.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated.
44's to Mike. 44's to Mike. Let's go, baby. Nice try. Get that ball. 44's my head.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on Hunter. Pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Thomas Davis in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 2nd down and goal. Mahomes toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
44's Mike. 44's Mike.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
Yellow. Go. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there,
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The former third-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
up. But he
trusted his defense.
Trusted
his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. Phillip Rivers, no stranger to fourth-quarter comebacks. He's led the Chargers back to victory 26 times coming into this year. But work to do here if he wants to add another notch to the belt.
Hey, high 7.
Throwing again, Rivers on 2nd and 10. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, Orban. 552. No chance. Mike 52. Mike 52. Wait. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here. Red. Come again. Check 9. Hey, Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Rivers to Benjamin, good for the Charger first down. Rivers now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Alpha! Bravo! Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Hey, let's get in that hose. 52's the mic. Watch Mike. Here we go. Let's bring it. Hey, Delta! Bring it.
To the air again here, Rivers. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Check three. 43. 0-0, Mike free. We own them. Check. Crunch. 43.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Going right side here, and that's complete. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Mahomes now on 1st down. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 19. Now Mahomes.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Mahomes now to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. He's going to air one out. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Switch gears, switch gears. Sunday. Charlie, check. Okay, double up.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Yellow. Mike Spopo. 44's to Mike. 44's to Mike. Strip the ball.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10.
We got to step it up. Check 15, check 15. Hey, Ripple is. Fofo's the mic. Mike Fofo.
And again, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy who was down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. Gordon, a Pro Bowler for the 2nd time last season. 885 yards, 10 touchdowns. And that was only in 12 games played a season ago. And he also switched jersey numbers in the offseason from 28 to 25. And 25, that's the number he wore when he was dominating the Big Ten college gridiron for the Badgers of Wisconsin. They go play action here on 1st down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he's got room. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the 1st down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
Ready! Hey, bro, 80! 53, and we have you white! Left behind!
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Melvin Gordon with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go. At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
58 for Mike, 58. 58. Yellow. Double dog, that's the way. Check it back, check it back. Nice.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Nasir Adderley, the rookie from Delaware. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier.